This is the Padua Podcast Network.
Coconut oil has been shown to improve digestion due to its antimicrobial qualities. I guess that means it's a natural antibiotic, perhaps. Running a Fever episode 181, the saturated fat that's good for you, coconut oil. Well, hello out there on the interwebs. This is Michael Davis. This is Running Fever, podcast about fitness, diet, and medicine. Our goal is to live a long, healthy, happy, active life right up to the very end. You know, this morning I was heating up my breakfast, my usual breakfast, which I love, by the way. I haven't gotten tired of this yet. It's, I still like it. And it just happened to be a couple of guys there getting water or coffee or whatever, and said, yeah, it smells really good. What is it? So I told them it's steel-cut oats with cinnamon, some sucralose. I don't know how good that is for me, but it saves me 100 calories. And coconut oil. And I started to tell them about all the benefits of coconut oil. And that's what I want to talk about today. I know all that because I did the research for this show. And that's why I like doing this show. It kind of spurs me on to do more research and learn more. Like how to have a delicious and healthy breakfast. And it only took 2 minutes to heat that up today. So if you remember, way back in episode 140, I talked about the different kinds of fat: saturated fat, unsaturated fat, trans fat, and omegas. I said that in general, saturated fat is bad because its consumption leads to a higher risk of heart disease. But there is one exception to that, and that exception is coconut oil. Turns out there are a number of benefits to the white waxy substance, some which may be surprising. Most saturated fats raise your LDL cholesterol, and remember, L stands for low value, H stands for high value, so your LDL needs to be low and your HDL needs to be high. There are ranges, safe ranges for these obviously, but we're usually not concerned about having a low HDL or a high HDL or a low LDL. Low is low value, H is high value. So coconut oil actually lowers your LDL and increases your HDL cholesterol. It can lower your risk of heart disease. Although coconut oil is fat, it can help you lose weight. You ever thought that you could lose weight by eating fat? I mean, it sounds like one of those fad diets, you know, lose weight by eating fat. So how it does this is by raising your metabolism as medium chain triglycerides, MCTs for short, and the oil digest faster than sugar. Well, one study found a reduction in waist size of 1.1 inches after 4 weeks of 1 ounce of coconut oil per day. And the participants did not exercise anymore or otherwise change their diets. Cruising through the disc golf course now, and I'm already feeling some soreness in my lower back. Something to do probably with me being out of shape or being heavier. I don't know, but that's happening. So the most surprising use of coconut oil that I've found is that it's used as a skin moisturizer. it makes sense that I guess any kind of oil could be used that way. It's just weird to think of skin moisturizer to also be a food product. But coconut oil is high in vitamin E, and it's also an antioxidant. Apparently, oxidation has a similar effect on skin to what it does to metal. Humans rust? I guess so. It occurs to me that Jeanne Calment used olive oil on her skin her whole life, and as a result had a quite youthful experience, at least for 123. People said that she looked younger than her daughter. Howdy. This is a pretty nice day to be out here. It's relatively cool. I don't usually think of 81 as cool, but everything's relative. So there are a lot of people out here. Even though it's overcast and probably rain is predicted. It was last night, but I don't think it rained last night. We got 50% chance. Oh, actually it did. There was quite a storm. I woke up, actually gone to bed fairly early. Trying to adjust my schedule again. But went to bed about 9:30, and I think about sometime after 11, woke up, and it was just a really storming outside. But back to coconut oil. I talked about MCTs. They beat sugar to the punch and provide quick energy when fats usually provide energy storage and are metabolized slower. So if you've got coconut oil in your system and you've got sugar, you're actually going to use the coconut oil quicker than you will the sugar. Really feeling the pain now, and I'm about halfway through my walk today. It's another benefit of weight training, which I haven't done in a couple of weeks, is that it gives you strength and helps you, avoid things like back pain. I've noticed that. Or I'm exercising, the less chance I have of these painful injuries. Oh yeah. Veterans Park. MCTs provide quick energy when fats usually provide energy storage and are metabolized slower. Not so with coconut oil. This also has a positive effect on the brain because it's an alternate source of energy, kind of like a hybrid vehicle, I guess. It's an alternative source of power for the brain. Now, Alzheimer's, the way it works is blocking glucose uptake in the brain, denying it fuel. So in the same way that MCTs block fat storage by being absorbed faster, coconut oil can improve brain function by providing a secondary fuel source for the brain. And this is good to know because Alzheimer's is something, and dementia and other forms, that really develops decades before you start seeing the symptoms. So get some coconut oil in your diet. Lauric acid, L-A-U-R-I-C, lauric acid in coconut oil has antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties. Coconut oil has been shown to improve digestion due to its antimicrobial qualities. I guess that means it's a natural antibiotic, perhaps. Anyway, it helps your brain, helps digestion, helps your metabolism. So after learning these things, I plan to get coconut oil back into my diet. Definitely, I'm already using it in my breakfast, my oatmeal. Coconut oil does have more calories than the Smart Balance that I've been using, but I also find that the amount of steel-cut oats that I was using was really too much for breakfast. I really only need half of that. So I've been doing that for a while now, last couple of batches of steel-cut oats. Really cut down the serving size in half. and that's fine. So I'm using half of the coconut oil that I was using before. I mean, even if I use more coconut oil, the steel cut oats are actually the highest calorie oats, even though they're actually the best for you and overall, and not by much. The quick oats are 100 calories a serving. Steel cut oats are 150. So, I'm having half of that, 75. So I'm actually having less calories for breakfast is what I'm saying. So how are you going to use this information to improve your diet? I would love for you to contact me on the webpage. Go to the contact tab at runningafever.com. Comment on YouTube. Every one of these episodes is available on YouTube at runningafever.com/YouTube. Or just send me an email. Plain, good, old-fashioned email. mail@runningafever.com. So, hope you enjoyed this episode about coconut oil, and go put some of it in your diet. At least try it out, see how you like it. If you got the fever, keep it. And if you don't, catch it. And I will talk to you next time on Running a Fever.